Why live like a slave when you've been adopted as a child by the King? That's the point that Paul makes in Galatians chapter 4. Also in this chapter, he continues his defense of gospel freedom by contrasting spiritual slavery with sonship. He urges the Galatians not to return to bondage under the law, reminding them of their identity as heirs through Christ and expressing heartfelt concern for their spiritual regression. Galatians chapter 4 verses 1 through 7. Paul begins with a powerful metaphor. Before Christ, believers were like children under guardians, no different from slaves. But when the fullness of time came, God sent his Son to redeem those under the law, granting them full rights as sons and daughters. Through the Spirit, believers cry out, Abba, Father, reflecting intimate relationship and divine inheritance. Galatians chapter 4 verses 8 through 20. Paul shifts from theology to personal appeal. He reminds the Galatians of their former bondage to false gods and questions why they would now turn back to legalistic rituals. He recalls their warm reception of him during his illness and expresses anguish over their change of heart. Like a spiritual father, he longs to see Christ formed in them again. Galatians chapter 4 verses 21 through 31. Paul closes with a striking allegory drawn from Genesis. Hagar and Sarah represent two different covenants. Hagar, the slave woman, symbolizes Mount Sinai and the law, leading to bondage. Sarah, the free woman, represents the promise, leading to freedom. Believers are children of the free woman, not born of human effort, but of divine promise. Galatians 4 is a call to remember who we are, not spiritual orphans trying to earn favor, but heirs of grace living in freedom. Paul's tone in this chapter is both pastoral and prophetic, urging believers to reject the chains of legalism and embrace the Spirit-led life of sonship. Thank you for listening. Consider liking and following. I upload a chapter summary of the New Testament each weekday. Right now, we are working our way through the book of Galatians and will soon start the book of Ephesians.